All right. I think we're
good to go.
I think we're good to go. Yeah. How's this starting the evening off right?
I think we're good to go.
5 glasses.
A bourbon.
Are we doing 2 sets?
Nope. Well, yes, we are. Yes. We are doing another set after this.
How many is in that one?
It's your birthday, Cody. It's the little guy's birthday. I thought we would treat him to a little extra.
Final, yeah.
Now you're old enough to buy your own alcohol and sleep with
coffin.
them.
How many's in the next set?
4. What a terrible life you must lead. To have to be forced fed all these wonderful, delicious whiskeys of some type. Okay. Usual blah blah blah. We don't know what's in here. And start left to right, shall we?
Yeah.
Sounds good though.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've been using this note. I've probably been overusing this note, but I'm getting more marzipan.
Slight honeycomb.
Corn, wheat, a little bit of red fruit.
I'm glad you said wheat because I wasn't sure if I was imagining that. I get it's like Frosted Flakes a little bit for me. Wow, that starts off sweet and fruity and then changes. I'm getting some birch bark on the back end.
Like red apple and cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm with you on the red apple.
This evolves nice and slowly while it's in your mouth. It doesn't. The heat. There's a fair amount of heat that comes into the back end, but it doesn't explode in your face. It's not like this big Gestalt switch. A little bit of white cake. I like that. I think it's probably on the lighter side.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll see how it compares.
In fact, I was almost before the flavors actually hit in, and just initially hit. I almost thought it was going to be like a water, like a nothing bourbon. Then it just
the back end, I think, makes up a lot of ground that the first half is missing.
Yeah.
And I will tell you guys that these are all within heat. They should be similar heat wise, but it doesn't always play out that way. All right, number 2. As soon as I smelled this, I got some chocolate.
It's like
maybe a red velvet
chocolate frosting, in fact.
Yeah, well,
maybe
it's a chocolate root beer, almost like those root beer gummy candies.
The root beer barrels, or I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I guess so. Or I guess I was just thinking of those like the Coke ones. They look like the bottles.
Yeah,
half full.
Rather than root beer, I'd say like Dr. Pepper, because it's got a little cherry note to it.
Or like one of those soda gummies, but chocolate too.
Chocolate dipped biscotti a little bit.
It's a root beer float using A&W root beer, so it's not as sarsaparilla and anise and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a root beer float though, with a little drizzle of chocolate.
Or I would say that's a root beer float, and you have a chocolate drink.
No, root beer floats have vanilla ice cream. Are you saying it's
a chocolate ice cream?
It's not. I also get kind of standard bourbon things too. My birthday's around the corner.
Cody, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen on any phone in my life.
I was like,
you freak!
Is that legal?
I was like, uh-oh. I was like, wait, can he see it? Because I just had my notifications thing down where you can't see anything. I was like, oh no, and then I flipped it up, and then it was not safe for work.
Did you see it?
I do want to emphasize that there is kind of a biscuit or some sort of dry.
Yeah, there's a caramel too.
Yeah. All right.
It's a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of dark. The first 2 are very pale.
Pretty light, yeah.
The middle one seems to be probably the darkest, and then we have the ones on the end are a little more amber. Yeah, copper on the end.
Rusty trombone. I love them.
All right,
Take your pick, baby.
Number 3.
Okay, now that is chocolate coffee latte kind of smell. It's like a frappuccino or something. It's like one of those more desserty, like it has coffee in it kind of things.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say coffee cake. Nobody else will be able to appreciate this. This tastes like my family's recipe for zucchini bread, or it smells, rather, which has a lot of cinnamon in it. Like smell like a zucchini does, but it's a very sweet, bready, almost cake-like bread.
So you could like meet in the middle. It's like a cinnamony coffee cake with like chocolate chips on top.
Yeah.
Like cocoa nibs is what I was gonna say.
Cocoa shavings.
God, that smells good though. Nice and rich. Wow, the last one now smells like frickin' pickle to me compared to this one.
That one's a little more like cola-y than this is.
Cola,
more.
All right, down the hatch.
It's got that weird note that I don't love.
Kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
Tastes different than it smelled. It's got that wallpaper paste flavor that I say. It's not really that herbal, vegetable-y. Like a walnut mixed with like a walnut paste or something, like an almond paste or different.
To me, it like started off like buttery, and then it became like what the nut would be, but walnut or something.
I don't know if I'm smelling it or tasting it, but like watermelon, like and I almost would go off veer into prickly pear territory.
No, not getting a whole lot of fruit on that one.
I keep getting that. It's like right off the top, then it goes away. Then it becomes pretty water. I don't want to say watery, more like neutral. It becomes very neutral. And then the heat kicks in.
Sounds like a little disappointing from the smell to the flavor to me. It's not bad.
I'm getting a little brown sugar. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like getting like some kind of sweetness like on the cheeks, like the inside of your tongue. Yeah.
All these are neck pours essentially. They were aerated. Poured out half the bottle and poured it all the way back in, so they got plenty of air overnight. But
that's what I call what I do to Rick on a Friday night.
I can't concur.
Anyway, what I was saying was, I think for 3, my suspicion is 3 is going to open up.
Can open up this ass.
Number 4. Let's whiff it. Whiff it good.
I'm not sure what that smell is, but it's pretty much the only smell that I get.
I almost wanted to say like dill or something, but
I had some very weak mustard for a second.
I could see that.
Caramel, dill, maybe a little vanilla. Something like that. I don't know. It's weird.
Kind of lemongrassy. This one, I think, so far, I'd say is the least sweet smelling.
Yeah. Pretty basic.
Here, wait. I gotta smell the inside of my armpit. My arm knuckle.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, slight cola-y, dill, I don't know. Maybe that eye's just dead. How would I know?
It's pleasant, it's mild, it's middle of the road. Whatever that flavor is, when it mixes with the heat, it does that pretty seamlessly, so I appreciate that, but it is otherwise somewhat unremarkable.
One of those corn, brown sugar boys.
It reminds me of, I will give it this on the corn note, that it's a little sweeter than just traditional corn. It's like, if you guys remember when you guys came out
tortilla or something.
If you guys remember when you came out to LA and we went to El Torito, the restaurant right by my apartment, and it had that awesome little cornbread that it was like almost like a dessert. It was like part of every meal. Definitely some corn syrup in the finish.
Wow.
That one's boring. On to 5.
Oh,
by the way, Craig, one of these is your other birthday gift, so hopefully it's not that one.
Fingers crossed.
All right, on to 5.
Smells a little better. I don't know what it smells like, but it's a little darker.
It was dusty at the start, and then
dusty, a little brown sugar,
like powdered
maybe
brown
like
sugar,
molasses, maybe.
I'd say just some regular old powdered sugar too. Confectionery sugar. Confectionery sugar.
I was gonna say a little bit of.
Let's say almost like banana.
But beyond that, I also have some notes of like charcoal. Like I feel like I'm smelling. It's like a barrel aged bourbon that doesn't taste like the wood. It tastes like it's like if you just took the ash, charred log from a fire, and you just
Yeah.
poured the bourbon over that, and then drank it a little bit.
I'm drinking
Good,
it.
good smell.
There's
All right,
nothing you can do to
all right,
stop
you go
me.
first this time, Ricky. You're always last. You go first. Yeah, baby. Definitely some wood in there for sure.
Alcohol doesn't
sugar.
really peak out until the very end. It's like
Mhm.
I almost kind of wish there was a little more in the front of the
Yeah,
palate.
this one to me is definitely the most barrel forward of the 5
It's really good though.
so far. One of these, another clue. One of these is your bottles, Cody.
Yeah, you told me that.
No, I mean one of these is
Oh.
one off of your shelf. So technically, 2 of these belong to you.
And then
Ricky's
I'd
up
have to
here.
guess that it's the Elijah Craig. I'd have to say, but I'm not gonna think. I'm trying not to think of that when I come back to it. So something smells good. Is the house on fire?
God damn! Why does 3 smell so good?
Because it was good. No,
It doesn't taste quite as good as it
2
smells.
was the one that I like.
I went back to 1, and it was like freaking relish suddenly compared to
Relish?
whatever I last drank out of the back 3.
God damn, it's close. There's a bit of on 2, like that vitamin E that I'm getting. Feels like it's got a bit of minerality to it, and I like 2 a lot. I'm just like, God,
That's what she said.
Took us this many videos before we did it. That's what she said.
3 to me is like disappointing. Like for me, 3 is like it smells probably the best, but it has just
it's like the
not much
most.
flavor. Oh god! When it comes back up your throat, it's like regurgitated whiskey.
I will say this: 3 is getting better for me.
It smells butterscotchy now.
Rick is taking a.
He's sequestered himself into the bathroom for unknown and vile purposes that the Lord does not condone.
My problem with 5 is that the more and more my tongue gets tired, the less I taste in 5. It's like 5's notes are very subtle. It's like wood, it's mature. It's the sort of thing that when your tongue's fresh, it tastes amazing. I just don't like 5 is just not even registering on my tongue at this point.
Take a little sip of water, take a break for,
I
a
just
couple,
did.
for a couple minutes
Yeah,
before you
alright.
move on. Keep breathing in
God,
there, sucking
this
in there,
is-
be a mouth breather.
This sucks. I have like a 4-way tie. And I
Be a
have
mouth
one I
breather.
don't like.
Be a mouth breather. Be like
Ah. God damn it.
It's like so kind.
keep getting more and more honey off of 4, which it seemed more like corn when I was drinking it. Now it's a little more pleasant. I got my order, but
Yep.
I'm very conflicted about 2 of them.
Dude, this might be the hardest I've ever
This
struggled
was
with
the easiest
ranking.
one I've ever done.
This one was 3-tiered for me.
That you knew the top, then the mid, then the bottom was the hardest.
No, the bottom was the easiest.
Oh,
Well, wait. Yeah, the bottom was the easiest.
Same for me.
But they were all really hard, really.
I think as far as the best one, yes.
you knew it right away.
Yeah, the best and the worst, and
Okay.
then the middle. Was it 3?
Yeah.
I just like, yeah. The second go through, man, I had
So the middle 3 are very close for you.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know what video I'm including already, but yeah, for me the top 4 were very, very hard to pick between. So for me, I'm gonna agree with what I think Cody's gonna rank it. I'm gonna say 2 is the best. After a lot of retries, 3 rose up to my second best. 5 will be my third best. 1 will be my fourth best, and those top 4 were all fairly close. The worst for me was easily number 4. Ricky.
Okay, so for me, number 2 is my number 1,
All right.
and then number 5 was my number 2,
Okay.
and then my number 3 was number 4,
Okay.
and then number 4 for me was number 1,
All right.
Wait. What was it? It was 2, 5, what?
2, 5, 4, 1.
and then so my last one I thought was the worst was number 3.
Me and yours is almost identical.
All right, Cody, go ahead then.
2, 5. Those two were like so close I couldn't. And then I chose 4. That one was like, again, like so uninteresting when we tried it. You know, it was like when we were going through the first time, it was like, this one's the worst. But going back through, it tastes a little more honey, a little more enjoyable to me.
Okay.
And I wanted to choose 3, which is my next one, like over it because it's more interesting. And like I knew you would love that one. I knew you would because it's like the most like different kind of.
Okay.
I'd say. And I wanted to choose that, but like at the last minute, I'm like, you know what? Kind of just enjoy 4 more, right? Even though it's like probably objectively worse.
Being
because
honest is the key to this.
It really is because like. In this case, I kind of just enjoyed
the
4. Yeah, the first 3, and we just switched the last 2. And then 1, it changed also for me. It became less fruit and more like vegetal almost.
I can tell you, basically, there wasn't like a real strong theme for these. It was just anything between. I think the highest one is 121 proof. The lowest is like 115 and a half or something. So there's like 5 proof points. These are all just like batch proof bourbons, mostly from companies we haven't tried before, but that's not true for all of them. Okay, so the winner was 2, 5 was second, 4 and 3 tied, 1 was last place. So why don't we reveal what they are?
Batch proof bourbon. I was going to say that.
So we have not had this company before. It's Yellowstone. It is not MGP. I don't limestone branch.
What proof is it?
This one is 115 even, so that's probably the lowest proof. This one is Lux Row. It is Old Ezra 7.
Oh, we did old baby boy over there.
Huh? At the same time.
And the Rebel. We've done Rebel.
Oh, that's Lux Row. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Excuse me. So we have done them before, but
What
we've never had anything under the Ezra brand.
What was it? Oh, Old Ezra what?
7. It's 58.5, so
Cask
that's
strength.
117 proof. All right, so number 3 is Cody's gift for his birthday. I will identify what that is in just a second.
Your birthday gift is something that smells good.
No, we
And
didn't.
More points.
just smell it.
More points to Cody for guessing that we were doing Elijah Craig B522. Was number 5. Winner today. I wish it was the damn thing I bought for Cody. God damn it. I knew this would happen. I can't believe this is the best.
Well, it is.
Bulleit Barrel Strength. I would not have thought that. But I think it was unanimous. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All 3 of us said that was the best one.
How much was that?
60, 65, probably. Proof on it is 120.2 proof. So that's, and the B522 is 121. That's the highest proof out of all of these. Bulleit is number 2. Yellowstone is lowest. Old Ezra 7 is the second lowest. And your gift, Cody.
So if it is what I think.
What do you think? What do you think this is?
Well, like I said,
you probably know.
I kind of had a hint, which would say then that it's at least twice as expensive as the other 4. Which my inkling was that it was Woodford Batch Proof.
Sure is. Woodford Batch Proof 118.4.
Which is not a good endorsement for it. Although
I told you this one didn't get great reviews, at least from the people I follow.
Every single person I saw it was on their best
My
whiskey.
least favorite.
So it smells amazing, but I think we all agree that it doesn't quite live up to that aroma. Now, Richard.
It might open up too, though. That's one thing, though. Copium.
So
Copium. It's gonna open up.
I honestly, without me saying that to save my gift idea, I really do think that will open up.
He said that while he was drinking. He knew all along. He's like, maybe it'll open up, guys.
No, I did. Because the reason I thought that was because usually when we have things that have a strong smell and they're kind of muted, they tend to open up. It's like kind of something I've noticed. That was my main thought. I actually thought number 3 the first time I tasted it was the Elijah Craig, just because of how dark the Elijah Craig is, but now looking at them, I can tell that the Woodford is actually darker. Yeah, this was definitely the most expensive out of these 5. Not even close.
Like bourbon now, like I said, like I can't even find Elijah Craig Barrel Proof anymore, or like Russell Single. You know, like anything that is like over $50, you just no guarantee you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
Like at least if you're not like the hobby's weird,
and
unless you're willing to hunt where is all the time and then make relationships with the you're getting. I might not even find rare breed.
I'm pretty sure if I had got this at MSRP, it's like $125 maybe. Anyway, so yeah, Bulleit of all goddamn brands, I can't believe won this. That's
There's also
crazy.
another thing that I don't think you're ever gonna find either.
What?
The Bulleit.
Oh no, that Bulleit Barrel Strength. I can get you about 3 bottles of that today. That's not hard. Because nobody wants it. Nobody freaking wants it, but it won. By the way, the Woodford Reserve series is now reducing to 700 milliliters. So this might be one of the last ones. That's
down to what?
700 instead of 750.
What you're saying is save the bottle.
I do love the bottle though. So that's yours, buddy.
Thank you.
Enjoy. That's why the beer kind of sucked.
Fucking ridiculous. Forcing me to buy goddamn birthday presents now. I actually don't know. I don't know when either of you guys' birthday is.
No. I'm not going to.
I think Aiden's is in November.
I'm cheap.
He's not going to.
Is your birthday in November?
No, it's July.
Is your birthday April?
May. Ooh,
that smells like
well, I don't know about that.
It's just, we got a big whiteboard behind us that just says 1 period.
My birthday's around the corner.
Cody, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen on any phone in my life.
I was like,
you
Cody,
freak.
Is that legal?
I was like, uh-oh. I was like, wait, can he see it? Because I just had my notifications thing down where you can't see anything. I was like, oh no, and then I flipped it up, and then it was not safe for work.
Did you see it? I can't remember which board game we reviewed, and he's like, well, 20 seconds into the movie, I see one of your guys is like
pulling his schlong out.
Edited.
Oh, that's our unique brand of quality.
Yeah.
So,
let me see. Let me peer into your sugary insides.
He's just gonna keep going with the bit.
Today's the day where it's appropriate, Ricky. It's family friendly.
Hey guys, if you put your eye up to bourbon, the fumes don't hurt your eye that much.
Well, that's good to know.
Now you can do it at home.
What?
You don't know what Clamato is?
No.
Nope.
What is it?
Clam tomato.
Okay, you say those 2 words like I should know what that means.
It's a drink. I think it's usually alcoholic. And like I think
Sounds
Budweiser made or makes like a Clamato drink.
So it's just some kind of cocktail.
I mean, it's like clam juice and tomato juice and alcohol.
Ew.
I think Canadians.
Well,
like it.
I went perfect. I went 37 years without knowing that existed, and I was doing just fine, Cody. And then you brought that into my life.
Made by Mott's, the name is a portmanteau of clam and tomato.
And I think
it's a what?
Uh-oh.
Portmanteau?
They said the name.
They did it. Did you ever see the Archies where they do that song, Sugar, Sugar? Hey everybody, listen to our new song. It's called Sugar, Sugar. It's like not at all how they sing it, you know.
Get himself off with the shower head. My shower head's not detachable either. We're just gonna
if you used your shower head, you would just burn your wiener off. It's so much pressure.
No, it's not. It's just a regular shower
You should get in my shower. You'd be like, oh my god, where's the water?
My shower head's not detachable too.
And I took out the damn...
He's gonna lay in the bathtub like this later and splayed out. His dick on his belly button. It's just gonna be like the little
like over one side.
Like one stream from all the way up there is gonna be tapping in.
I'm down to like 3% battery, so.
Oh wait!
Pull your penis out, Cody. Hurry. Birthday boy penis. Birthday suit.